but still worth every effort. Who are the positive role models you admire? And how do they encourage you to be a better person? While Gandhi worked in South Africa, war erupted between the English colonial government and descendants of early Dutch settlers known as the Boers. Gandhi opposed war, but he saw a way for Indians in South Africa to help the British and perhaps earn more civil rights. He organized a volunteer ambulance corps of free and indentured Indians who rescued and treated wounded soldiers. Despite the courageous service of these men, British officials did not grant Indians any new freedoms. But the ambulance corps proved to Gandhi that Indians of different backgrounds could work together. It also showed that in a world filled with violence, we can find ways to act non-violently.
And they have 4 boys in this region, Porbandar. So you guys can take your time. So as you go through, and Gandhi had a big fear. So when Gandhi was a little boy, he was terrified of snakes in the dark. So when he comes through, he wants to push it. So this is Gandhi at 13. This is the exact size that Gandhi was, just elevated a little bit. So when you want to push it, you want to come and push it. You touch that gold and it'll come on. Touch the gold, right?
Many children misbehave, even a young Gandhi. Several times during his youth, Gandhi stole from others. He took pocket change from the family servants so he could buy cigarettes because he thought smoking made him look more mature. Gandhi regretted his misdeeds and decided of self-reliance and honored the millions of weavers who lost work to imported British cloth. It also symbolized the spiritual, political, and moral threads that wove into Gandhi's own life story. A shy, fearful boy, Gandhi struggled in school and dropped out of college. He began to find his way in life when he left India to attend law school in London. In a strange land far from home, Gandhi discovered writings that ignited a quest for truth and moral living. Eager to find work as a new attorney, Gandhi accepted a job in South Africa. There he found his voice and his calling. He developed a philosophy of non-violent civil disobedience, which he used to unite Indians in South Africa to challenge the racist policies of the British colonial government. The timid young lawyer grew into a confident, deeply spiritual man. After 21 years in South Africa, Gandhi returned home, ready to lead Indians in a non-violent campaign for independence from English rule. He lived simply and adopted the clothing of the Indian masses. He called for self-rule, Hindu-Muslim unity, and an end to the caste system that held millions in unthinkable poverty. He endured failures, criticism, and prison, yet never compromised his values or his dream. After decades of protest and struggle, India finally won independence in 1947. But less than 6 months later, Gandhi would be dead.
Assassinating the body does not matter, for out of my ashes, 1,000 Gandhis will arise.
Though the man was gone, Gandhi's philosophy spread across the world to inspire new generations of activists in their quest for peace, justice, and equality.
Non-violent resistance is direct, ceaseless, and the more it is practiced, the more effective and inexhaustible it becomes.
I hope this afternoon that we will continue to see the non-violent is the most potent weapon available to the Negro in his struggle for freedom and human dignity.
I regard myself as a soldier, though a soldier of peace. Possession of arms implies an element of fear, if not cowardice. But true non-violence is an impossibility without the possession of unadulterated fearlessness.
The nonviolence practiced by men like Gandhi and King must always be the North Star that guides us on our journey.
To call women the weaker sex is a lie. Has she not greater powers of endurance? Has she not greater courage? If non-violence is the law of our being, the future is with women.
I'm not against anyone. Neither am I here to speak in terms of personal revenge against the Taliban or any other terrorist group. This is the philosophy of non-violence that I have learned from Gandhiji. This is what my soul is telling me. Be peaceful and love everyone.
I do believe that all God's creatures have the right to live as much as we have. We bow to Mother Earth every morning and pray for her forgiveness for touching her with our feet.
The times we face truly call for all of us to do more. It's not going to be solved by the government. It calls for multiple of simple, non-violent deeds for justice. The answer lies with you and me.
So we can't save the world by playing by the rules. Because the rules have to be changed. If a few children can get headlines all over the world, imagine what we could all do together if we wanted to.
No one knows where the next Gandhi will come from, because the power for positive change through truth and non-violence lives in each of us. We don't have to adopt his lifestyle to follow in his footsteps. His legacy calls us to do our own part through actions large and small to make a more just, peaceful, and sustainable world.
I regard myself as a soldier, though a soldier of peace.
So what change will you make?
Man often becomes what he believes himself to be. If I have the belief that I can do it, I shall surely acquire the capacity to do it.